All right, hey, this is Eddie. Welcome to another fitness episode. This time we're going to do a body weight one, so it's going to be kind of intense. Welcome, again, the lovely Rachel. Hi. So again, before we start, we're going to set an intention. So the intention can be power, speed, agility, abundance, gratitude, love, compassion. And Rachel's intention today is? Compassion. So we're going to go, oh, I named it. Cool. So we're going to go with compassion. Let's get started right away. On this one, you're going to want to have done the mobility yoga pre-warm-up, which is in the other fitness episode. So from here, we're going to start with the reverse lunge kick out. There's going to be 3 rounds, 30-second each drill, starting in 3, 2, and 1. Stepping back with the right foot, bringing the feet together, pressing up at the top. We're going to do variations. So this is the first variation. The second variation, she's going to bring the knee up, pressing the weights to the top. Good. The final variation is she's going to kick it out. So you have 3 variations to choose from. You have bringing the feet together, bringing the knee up, or kicking it out. Pressing at the top. You got about 10 seconds remaining. If you notice, she's incredibly focused right now, pressing up and down, working that left glute, that left leg, and her balance, and time going right into the other side. Showing the variation again. I'll go through the finer technical points. She's pushing off the ball of the foot, pressing off the heel. Back of the spine is staying tall. Yeah, she's focusing on her breath and her movement. 15 seconds remaining. You're halfway there. Yeah? How you feel? It's good? What was your intention again? Compassion. So she's being compassionate right now towards her body by getting it nice, strong, and healthy. You got about 5 seconds remaining. Good. Again, the variation, bringing the feet together, bringing the knee up, or kicking it out, and time. Going right into sumo squat. So we have a 10-second recovery here. About 5, 4, 3, and setting up for sumo squat. So wide feet, feet turned out, one weight in the hand. She's going to hinge at the hip, squat down, bring the weight up, extend it to the side. Good. 30-second drill here. Nice. You got about 15 seconds remaining. Weight is in the heels. The knees are tracking over the toes. The spine, again, is staying tall. She has leg drive, hip recruitment, spinal awareness, and breath awareness. She brings the arm in and then extends it right to the side. Good. Shoulder, elbow, wrist in line. 3, 2, and time. Going right into the other side. Hand goes behind the back. Feet stay wide. Awesome job, Rach. Yeah, you got about 20 seconds to go. You got that? All right. There's variations on the time on this one too, and I'll go into that at the end of this program. Good. 15 seconds remaining. If you notice, her shoulders are staying down the back. The hand behind the back kind of helps her light up her posture, keep it on point. Good. You got about 5 seconds remaining. 4, 3, 2, and time. Good. 10-second transition, you're going to drop down into double leg stretch. So on this one we talked about in the Pilates drills before. Both legs come to tabletop. Weights are going to stay in the hand. She inhale, prepares, exhale, head and shoulders off the mat, and she begins. 30-second drill here. Feet stay in line with the forehead. She reaches back. Inhale to exhale. It's kind of like doing a backstroke. Inhale on the expansion. Exhale on the contraction. She's going to be squeezing her center. You got about 15 seconds remaining. Again, with Pilates, it's always about control, right? So quality over quantity. She's really focusing on contracting that center, getting tight, and her intention was compassion. Beautiful intention, by the way. And time. Beautiful. Coming into round 2. Round two. The variation, this is going to be a curtsy lunge. So weights in the hand, starting in 3, 2, and begin. 30-second drill here. Press stays at the top. This time she's bringing the knee behind the left ankle, pushing off the ball of the foot, pressing off the heel. Good, 20 seconds remaining. Nice, notice that she doesn't have to go too fast. On the variation, she's bringing the leg up, bringing the knee behind the ankle. Good. Press staying nice and strong. 3, 2, and time. Going right into the other side. So left knee behind the ankle, pressing up. Good. Exhale, breathing. Again, the variation, she's bringing her feet together. You're more than halfway there. You got about 20 seconds to go. On the second one, she's going to bring the knee up. 15 seconds remaining. Good. Notice that the elbows track, right? So it's almost like she's pressing inside of a chimney, so don't flare out. Palms stay facing one another. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Beautiful. 10 second. We're going to go right. Nice, yeah. Active recovery happening right now. So in 3, 2, 1, we're gonna go into the chop. Here we go. 30-second drill here. She's gonna have weights in the hands. They're kind of pressed together. Shoulders are down, elbows are wide. Good. She's exhaling as she brings the weights towards the hip. So you can think right shoulder to left hip. Right shoulder to left hip. Now you want to make it a little more dynamic and go a little bit quicker. Good. Thinking about that acceleration on the way down, inhaling up. That's pretty quick. Can you go a little bit quicker? A little bit quicker? A little bit quicker? Faster than that? In 3, 2, and time. Going right to the other side. 30 seconds. Here we go. Good. Inhale to exhale. She's really focusing on the breath now. Good. This is a nice slow pace, so notice that she's focusing on shoulder, coming to the hip. Slight pivot in the feet. Good. Now she wants to make it more dynamic. She can start banging it out and quick on the way down, like she's really chopping down a tree. Chop that tree down. Is it coming down? Yeah? All right, bring it down. Bring it down. Good. Squeezing the center, working the side body. I love these rotational movements because they're pretty much how we move in real life, right? We're going back and forth, whatever the case may be, sports, day-to-day life. 3, 2, and time. Beautiful. Ready to drop it down? All right, here we go. Crisscross abs. This time is a Pilates variation with weights in hand. Hands go behind the head, inhale, prepare. Exhale, peel head and shoulders off the mat. 30-second drill. Good. Back and forth. Elbows stay wide, shoulders stay wide. Coming back to that controlled movement. Good, you got about 20 seconds to go. Actually, it's more challenging to go slower. And the variation on this one, you can always bring the hands in front of you, making a cross symbol. Good. Notice a full extension of the leg, matching the breath to the movement. She has about 10 seconds remaining. You got this, right? Yeah. Have compassion for those abs that you're developing right now and creating. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Going right into round 3. Here we go. This is a big one. This is like the multiple, what do you call it, leg drill one. So it's reverse curtsy, crossover lunge. In 3, you ready? Good. Sure? 2, and here we go. The reverse lunge, going to the curtsy, and then the crossover, stepping forward slightly in front of you. Good. 30-second drill here. So the first variation, she's bringing the feet together. On the second variation, you don't have to bring the feet together. You can pick up the knee, going into the curtsy, and then going into the crossover. You have about 10 seconds remaining. Beautiful drill because you're working on balance, you're working on strength, right? Concentration. You got about 5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, and time. Going right to the other side. 30-second drill here. She's going to go through the variations. I'm going to talk a little bit about the technique. So spine is tall, back of the neck is long, pushing off the back foot, pressing off the heel. She has leg drive happening, hip recruitment, spinal awareness, breath awareness, shoulders down the back body. You got about 10 seconds remaining. You starting to feel it? Yep. Yeah. Legs are being lit up right now. So we kind of just combine everything we did from round 1 and round 2, and then add one more in round 3, and time. Beautiful, going right into deadlift. Oh yeah, you have a 10-second recovery. I'm trying to kill it, right? You got 5, 4, 3, coming into deadlift. Here we go. So one weight, 30-second drill in 3, 2, and we begin. Side hinge at the hip, right? She's bringing the weight over the head. Hips go back. Nice. She's looking 3 to 4 feet in front of her, right? So kind of tracking so the spine stays nice and long. You got about 15 seconds remaining. This will be a great precursor or warm-up to doing the actual kettlebell swing. Kind of just trains you to get your hips back. Put the weights in the heel, knee tracks over the toes. You got about 5, 4, 3, 2, and going right to the other side. Here we go. Oh, she's going to double it up on this side. So variation, you can add 2 if you feel you weren't challenged on the first one. This is going to be your 30-second drill again. Nice. Hand behind the back just to help with the posture. Good. Coming back, maybe start shining some light on that intention, which for her was compassion. Right? Compassion for this deadlift and the technique she's got to do with it. You got about 15 seconds remaining. Can you handle that? Yeah. So you can keep it at this pace. If you're able to go quicker, but keep your form. Maybe focus more on the breath. Trust that your body's going to be able to do the movement. Good, back and forth. You got about 10 seconds remaining. She's going to go back and forth, down and up, down and up. 4, 3, 2, and time. Beautiful. 10 seconds. Dropping it back down, coming back to the abs. So we work from the top to the bottom. Flutter kicks in 3. Hands go underneath the sacrum, making a diamond. Good, chin, lower legs down, head and shoulders peel off the mat, and we flutter kick. Feet flexed. Legs engaged. Slight space underneath the chin from the chest. Shoulders down, back body, squeezing the center. Your modification on this one, if you need it, you can always drop the head back. Right? And once you're good to go, once you're rebooted, then come right back up. You have 10 seconds. Now you got that, go a little bit quicker. Good, really start to kick, 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 squeeze, kick, compassion, squeeze, kick, compassion, squeeze, kick, compassion, and time. Beautiful. Let's go right into the cool down. Hug both knees to the chest, rock up. Right leg's gonna come out in front. Bending the left knee, putting it on the instep of the thigh. Cool. Oh no, we're gonna bend the knee. We're taking it to another level. Bend the knee, this half hero pose. She's gonna base her right hand. Left hand's gonna extend up on a big inhale. On the exhale, she's in a forward fold. Good. Shoulders down the back. Spine still staying long. On every inhale, you lengthen. On every exhale, you can give a slight pull. About 10 seconds remaining. Good. Slowing the breathing down. She's gonna walk her hands back. Good. And then you can stay here, but if you're good to go, you can drop down to the forearms. If you want to take it a little bit further, lay flat. Arms go behind the head, grabbing opposite elbow point. So half hero pose. Nice. Coming back up. Forearms, palms pushing up. And then she's going to drop, bring the foot out in front, bend the opposite knee. When you bend the knee and you set it, don't try to adjust it, just let it go where it goes. Again, this is perfectly fine, right? Or you're gonna inhale, exhale, forward fold. You can stay here if you want a little more intense stretch, bring the opposite hand up forward. You can hold this pose about 20 to 30 seconds. Focus on letting the breath calm down and then spine staying long, not forcing anything, kind of just getting into that flow state. And then from here, she's gonna walk it back. Palms, forearms, dropping it down to the back, reaching both arms behind the head, grabbing opposite elbow point. Again, if you gotta stop at one position, like palms or forearms, just stay right there. Holding the pose about 20 to 30 seconds and then slowly coming out of it. Good. Right leg comes back out in front. Coming into reverse tabletop. So the first variation you can do is bend both knees and then just push hips up. Right, the second variation is actually going to be reverse plank. Both feet out in front. She's going to push straight up, pushing her toes into the mat. Hips are extended, back of the neck is long, shoulders down, back body, pushing into her palms. And slowly rolling down. Beautiful. So that variation we did was 30 seconds on each round. There was 3 rounds, but you can do 30 seconds on round 1, 45 on round 2, 50 on round 3. Right? Or you can do 45 seconds, 50 seconds, 55 seconds, or 50 seconds, 55 seconds, 1 minute, depending on what you're feeling that day. As always, we're going to close it out with breath, so hands come to heart center. Honor the space you created for yourself, the time you took out of your day to get yourself healthy, and pick an intention of your choosing. Inhale up, exhale down, dropping the chin, closing the eyes, and we'll see you for the next episode. Goodbye, Rach. Bye. Bye. Peace.